Okay, so I'd like for us to start at the back of our mat, either cross-legged, sitting on the balls of the feet or on the heels. Taking this time to perhaps set an intention for today's practice. Maybe there's something that you're working on or something you'd like to bring to your practice. The beginning's always a nice time to do that. And as I've heard before, one of the hardest positions to do in a yoga practice or in a movement practice is rolling out your mat. So just the fact that you made it this far, congratulations. Thank you for being here. And today we're going to be doing an energizing flow for strength and sort of uplifting energy. It is going to be a bit difficult at times. The heart rate will go up. I was very warmed up and sweating at the end of this morning. So, as always, adjusting to your own pace. I'll show some variations to the movements. And I think it's really skillful just to take breaks once in a while. If the heart rate's too much, if you notice you're breathing extensively through your mouth, huffing and puffing, then I think it's important just to rest for a bit. So, from seated or heroes, making our way into tabletop, just taking some time to warm up the spine with some cats and some cows, adjusting the movement to your breath. And maybe there's some other movements that feel resourceful or nurturing, some side twists, some rolls, bringing the hands closer to the knees. We'll warm up the wrists a little bit. So moving forward, maybe doing some semicircles. Bringing the fingers towards the knees. And also here, maybe trying out rocking from side to side. And I'll show you something that I was just showing for the first time today. So what I invite you to do is make fists. You put the fists on the mat or the floor, and then from that, you put the back of the hands on the mat. So it's nice, gentle, stretching out the hands in this sort of way. Shaking out the wrists. And I enjoy showing you different variations and different things you can do, not so you necessarily come to these sessions and follow my guidance, but so you can develop your own practice and find teachers or programs that you'll enjoy. From tabletop back to tabletop, we will bring the hands a bit forward, Nice and firm in the mat as if you're about to push off the mat. Curling the toes, making our way with knees bent into our downward dog or inverted V. Beginning to walk the dog so you can try to straighten one leg and the other. Maybe moving the heels from side to side. And taking your time to get comfortable in this position. Believe it or not, with time, even this position becomes a resting position. And slowly beginning to walk the hands or walk the feet closer to the hands. Placing the hands on the legs, straightening out the spine. Breathing in, elongating, exhaling, coming down, forward fold. And with the knees bent, breathing in, reaching up towards the ceiling. Interlocking the hands and then rotating the hands out, palms towards the sky. And we'll bend over to the right, side bend. Coming back to center and to the left. Back to the center, keeping the biceps close to the ears, bending the knees and sitting in our invisible chair, getting comfortable here. Nice, comfy, invisible chair. Breathing, smiling, and bending forward, hands towards the mat, placing the hands on the mat, bringing our left leg back into a lunge with the knees on the ground. Hand goes on that front leg. Perhaps moving a bit deeper into this. And bouncing a few times. Gauging the glutes as you do so, the belly. Focusing more on just moving into it, the body will naturally bounce back. Straightening that front leg. If you'd like, sitting down on that back heel. Stretching forward. Lifting up. Coming into a standing straddle forward fold or prasarita. The heels out further, feet, toes pointing inward, bending forward, and if you'd like, reaching the hands behind you, interlocking them. Taking some time to stretch here. And the feet can be wider or narrower. You can go very deep or quite shallow, as long as your feeling the sensations as long as you're breathing. Letting go of the hand, them connected, heel towing the legs closer together, coming up into goddess, reaching the hands towards the ceiling, engaging the glutes, tucking them in to protect the lower back, standing strong, powerful, like a goddess. And from here, we're going to come back up. We're going to spider lunge to the back. So you could be quite high up in this, or maybe go lower on the heel. We're going into a full spider lunge. The heel, that front heel on the mat, toes can be up. And from here, moving back to the front of the mat, coming into tree pose. So connecting that foot either on the thigh or somewhere lower, placing the hands where you'd like, maybe over the head or to the side, maybe holding on to something for balance, like a chair or a small child. Engaging that knee back. This is as much a balancing as it is a hip opener. Now bringing that knee up in front of us, taking our right hand, placing it on the knee, reaching back with the left arm, standing, twisting. Bringing the leg down to the mat, standing strong like a mountain, breathing in, hands go up, going down, sitting in our comfortable invisible chair. If you'd like, bringing the heels up and sitting with the toes down, heels up. Heels down, arms forward, bending down towards the mat, bringing the legs back, coming into plank or a modification with the knees down. Pressing the hands into the mat, engaging the glutes, and we're going to push, not up, but push down for a 5 count. So engaging and slowly moving down. 5, 4, 3, 2, what's after 2? 1, 0, all the way down. Placing the back of the feet on the mat, bringing the hands to the sides, fingertips on the mat. We breathe in and lift up, engaging the glutes. Breathing in, exhaling, coming down. Doing a few of those, breathing in, opening up, exhaling, coming down. One more. Hands go back to the mat underneath the shoulders, flexing the feet, toes on the mat, coming back up. So pushing now up for a 5 count with the support of the knees or already lifting the knees off the mat, engaging the glutes, the belly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing here and making our way back into downward dog or inverted V. Perhaps exploring how this position is now versus how it was in the beginning. Taking a deep breath in through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. 2 more like that. Last one. And walking the feet towards the hands. Hands go on the legs. We lengthen. And as we exhale, we come back down. Breathing in, coming back up. Again, interlocking the fingers, maybe reversing now how you held it, reaching the palms up. And this time we'll start by bending to the left, sides bend to the left side. Back to center. And to the right. Back to center. Hands come down. Forward fold. Breathing in, hands to the legs, elongating the back. Exhaling, coming down. And now that right foot goes back, coming into that lunge. Feeling a nice stretch in the near the groin, the quadriceps, and doing a few bounces here. Coming back on that heel, straightening that front leg, forward fold. Breathing in, we lengthen. And breathing out, we go a bit deeper. Moving back up, rotating the feet in. Again, standing straddle, forward fold. Maybe bringing the hands underneath the legs, reaching through, exploring, softening the neck, allowing the head to be more heavy, engaging more the toes into the position. Hands come out in front of us. We will spider lunge now to the back. So those front toes go up to a variation of this, maybe on the toes or a lot higher up. And coming to the front of the mat, moving into tree. Lengthening as well as grounding. Opening up those hips, pushing forward, maybe chin slightly back. Bringing that right knee now up in front of us. With the left hand, we grab the knee and we twist to the other side, reaching back with our right hand. With the inhale, we elongate, and with the exhale, we twist as best we can. Foot goes down, standing strong like a mountain. Breathing in, hands go up. Believe it or not, we're going to get comfortable one last time in our invisible chair. Coming down into that chair. Maybe going even a bit deeper this time, knowing it's the last one we'll be doing today. Coming up on the toes if you'd like. Staying here and bouncing a few times. Or if you'd like, on the toes, coming all the way down. And back up. Having some fun with our invisible chair. Down and up. One more. Shaking, wobbling is good. Heels down. Bending forward. Hands on the feet. Lengthening the spine. Exhaling, hands go down. Making our way into our final plank. Pushing more those thumbs and our cute first fingers into the mat. Engaging the glutes. We're going to do some side dips. So we're going to dip to one side and the other. A few of these. One more each side. Back to plank. Just checking the time. Okay. If you'd like, just engaging now the scapula or the shoulders. So we'll keep the arms straight and we just bring the chest down and back up. Down, back up. 3, 2, 1. Knees down, elbows down, gliding through into a baby cobra, or maybe upward dog. If you are in any of these postures engaging those glutes, I can't emphasize that enough. Coming back down to the mat. Bringing the hands together behind the back. Pointing towards the back. We will lift our chest up a few times. Up. And down. And now we bring the legs up, pointing the toes to the back, as well as the chest, looking down, squeezing, bending, breathing. One more breath. And back down. Bringing the hands to the shoulders, pushing ourselves back into child's position. Resting the forehead on the mat, keeping the hands out in front of us, or maybe to our sides, facing the back. Or if you'd like, bending at the elbows, placing the hands together. Taking some time to soak in what you've just done. Congratulations, you made it. Taking this time to slow down the breath, the beating of the heart. And you're more than welcome to stay in child's pose as that final resting one, or moving forward into crocodile on our bellies, or shavasana on our backs. Or perhaps there's other stretches you'd like to do. Always important to cool down. Once again, congratulations for taking the time to invest in yourself, to invest in your mind and body and spirit. We did our yang practice today, and tomorrow we'll do our yin. So you'll have time to recover and rest. Thank you for engaging with me and the others in this energizing and uplifting strength flow.